I am 16 years old. No, I have not been around for very long, but in those years I believe that I've probably traveled more than the average adult travels in his or her lifetime. I have been exposed to numerous cultures that have not only affected the way I am today, but have also shaped me into the human being I will become. Now don't get me wrong. I don't want to sound like one of those kids that have been granted everything they have ever wanted simply by demanding it from their parents. However, I have been incredibly lucky to have grown up this way, and I am more than grateful for the way my parents have raised me. My grandmother was one of the main reasons I travel so much. One of my very first adventures started when I was 3 months old, on my very first flight to Switzerland to visit her. So once a year during the summer holiday, my mother, my brother, and I fly to Lausanne, a city in the French part of Switzerland, for a month, where we visit my grandmother and all our extended family in Switzerland. When we visited my grandmother in Switzerland, she would always take us traveling. Whether it was in the Tuscan parts of Italy, traveling the Riviera, the tour of Switzerland, or discovering the Tunisian desert, my grandma always made sure we explored and discovered the world. I will forever be thankful for what my grandmother has done for me, because not only has she brought me on unforgettable adventures around the world, she has also introduced me to a great variety of different cultures, which in my opinion has not only created a love and passion for diverse cultures, but also created who I am as a person. I have often been told, unlike many teenagers my age, I am very good in social interactions. Whether it is talking to a peer or even someone I just met, I have always been incredibly interactive. One of my most valued skills is my capability to put myself in someone else's shoes in order to understand their difficulties. Being empathetic has developed a lot during my travels, because on my trips a major part was getting to know new people through conversations and social interactions, which for me have led to an understanding of social justice, and over the years these actions have simply become natural to me. One of the clearest memories that I have during one of our travels is the Tunisian market in Africa, a large gathering of merchants that would sell their goods such as pottery, spices, and even clothing in order to provide for themselves and their families. One of the things that shocked me the most was seeing a little boy, not more than 6 years old, working alongside his father selling pottery. I truly could not believe what I had saw. This boy, who was only a few years older than me, was already working, and meanwhile I was staying in a 4-star hotel by the sea. I don't think this would have naturally shocked a child my age, and so I come to think about it. I am so incredibly grateful to be able to see the world this way and to be able to express my emotions in the caring way that I do. One of my most cherished values is exploring what is unknown to me. I absolutely love adventures. One of the most important things that I acquired throughout my travels is the thrill and excitement of discovering new and fascinating places and cultures. For me, a major factor is exploring the culinary based. One of my guilty pleasures is acquaintance of new cultures and foods, and this is why I truly believe that all the adventures I have experienced have shaped the person that I am today. In my short life, I have experienced more cultures than the average adult does in his or her lifetime. I have traveled to more than half the continents on this earth and have visited over 15 of their countries. These experiences have modeled me into the person that I am today, an intelligent and thoughtful human being that is incredibly interested and truly enjoys learning new things. And with these traits, I would like to continue my education and open even more doors to a greater future for my community and myself.